My wife sent a text. You're not coming to Europe with us. My mother wants this trip to be strictly family. No greeting. No lead up. Just that. I read it 3 times, each pass cutting deeper than the one before. $700,000. That's how much I'd invested into her boutique brand, my money fueling her dream. And now she was off to Europe without me, because her mother wished it so. I didn't reply. We met 8 years ago. She had that dangerous kind of allure, striking sharp, just a little reckless. I'd lived my whole life carefully, and she made careful feel like cowardice. I believed we were building something together. I handled the dull but necessary work. The leases, the licensing, the supplier contracts. She handled the image, the showroom, the charm, the champagne smiles. I thought it was ours. I thought she was mine. But the betrayal didn't begin with that text. It had started months earlier. Skipped dinners, business trips to cities she had no reason to be in, receipts from hotels I'd never heard about. I knew. But I didn't confront her. Not yet. You don't play your hand until you're ready to take the whole pot. I started gathering records, bank statements, backed up emails, pulled the corporate registration and reminded myself, both our names were on it. Equal owners. Equal rights. When her text came, I took it as my green light. They were leaving in 2 days, her mother, and though she didn't say it, the man she thought I didn't know about. While she packed, I visited the bank, then my lawyer, then a broker. I didn't ask for market value. I asked for speed. By sundown, the deal was done. The boutique, her pride, her identity, was gone. Sold to a rival I knew she loathed. The funds cleared that same night. I wasn't finished. The house? That was mine before her, and I'd made sure it stayed that way, one of the rare smart moves I made through all my love-blinded years. I called a property manager and listed it. Fully furnished. Immediate move-in. Premium rent. Within hours, a corporate lease came through. A tech executive needed a place for his family. Move-in date, the day before her return. I didn't tell her. Her plane left at 11:40 a.m. At 12:15, I locked the front door for the last time, slid the keys into an envelope, and left them for the new tenants. That night, I sat in a downtown high-rise, floor-to-ceiling windows framing the city, an 18-year-old scotch in my hand, breathing air that finally felt clean. She called once from Europe. I didn't pick up. A text followed. Why isn't payroll going through? The staff is messaging me. I set the phone down and let her stew. 2 days later. What happened to the store? Our store. I read it over a plate of steak, the red juices pooling like punctuation. A week after that. Why is there a family in our house? I almost laughed. The confrontation came the day they landed. She arrived with her luggage, her sunglasses, and him. She didn't see me right away. The tech exec's wife was in the garden, their kids running across what used to be my lawn. Her expression collapsed. That was my payment. I stepped out from my car, slow and steady. She started shouting before I even reached her. What the hell is going on? What did you do? I waited for her to finish. Waited for the man beside her to shrink back like he wished he could vanish. You texted me, I said, told me I wasn't part of your family vacation. So I used the time to make a few changes. You sold my business. Our business, I corrected. My half. My right. And I leased my house. She looked around like the walls themselves might betray her. Where am I supposed to go? I let the question hang. Her mother stepped out of the cab, face drawn tight. One look at me, one glance at the strangers in her daughter's home, and she seemed to understand everything in a single breath. The man was the first to go. No goodbye. No explanation. Just gone. She tried again, softer this time. We can fix this. I almost respected the effort. No, I said. We can't. I handed her a folder, the sale closing statement, the lease agreement, and a copy of the prenup she once called romantic because it meant we trusted each other. Trust. What a joke. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. I saw the moment she realized this wasn't a fight. It was a sentence being carried out. "You've ruined my life," she whispered. "No," I told her. "I've ended my mistake." The fallout was quick. The rival rebranded the store in under a month. Her loyal staff stayed, with better pay and actual benefits. The house stayed leased for 2 years. I never returned. She moved in with her mother. Rumor had it the man didn't stick around. I thought revenge would burn. Instead, it froze, sharp, clean, preserving the part of me she'd never reached. I gave her exactly what she'd given me: absence. She cut me out of her plans, so I cut her out of her life. Whenever I think of that text, I almost smile, because she was right. I wasn't going to Europe with them. I was sending her somewhere else entirely, a place where she had nothing I built, nothing I bought, nothing I gave. And this time she wouldn't be coming back.